Hello and welcome back to day 3 of our Age of Wonders campaign. We are heading east with our little pygmy goats and going to war with the elves of Verdant Grove today. We're going to go beat up the Fey elves. That is the big plan. We've had some fun little mod conflict updates this morning, but everything seems to be okay, so hopefully nothing glitches out on us. Where were we? We were building a teleporter in Labyrinth. We were building war breeds. We just got access to the high-level chaos tomes. We're getting a teleporter over here, and we're going to start the march on Sun Hill is kind of the big plan. First, to start the day off, though, we have a visitor in the form of a fuzzy kitty cat named Mona who wants to say hi to everybody. So we'll take a brief second and deal with this. No, she doesn't want to say hi to everybody. She just wants to scratch me. That's all she wants to do this morning. Today is a mess. Today is a messy start to the day. We ended on an intern. Let us begin on an intern. Today's classic presentation day in front of the C-suite and nothing works anymore. Yeah, stream is just blowing up left, right, and center. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. Everything is just a little bit off today. It's a leap year today, so today actually doesn't count. It's not a real day. I'm still asleep. I am in bed, having dreams about streaming in my underwear. That's how the day works. We've unlocked So Confusion, the first of our siege project texts. The Devastator Spheres would be really good for this siege. These are in-battle summons that heal and support. I think I'm going to go right for the Devastator Spheres here. Get us something nice and spicy. All I can think about now is if you're streaming in your underwear. I am not. I'm not even allowed to imply that. I am wearing pants. That is currently a bannable offense on Twitch. Unless it's your birthday, don't worry, birthday babies 100% are valid. Wizard Rock Teleportation Circle. Geyser Rock Shipyard. Production. Geyser Rock can also annex a new province. Oh, they took all of that, did they? There's no more, like, oysters up this way, is there? No. I didn't think so. I think we'll just take, like, a farm here. These guys are going to work their way towards the... They just got the shipyard. I'm going to get the fishmonger. I pretty much have to make this place based on sea tiles, so I'm just going to go straight in that direction. You guys got your teleportation circle figured out. And we were originally thinking about building a bunch of like armories here. But then I said we should probably build the armories down in Lushholt. And I think I stand by that. So I'm going to get us a Mason's Hall so that we can start building the rest of our buildings faster. Oh my god, a lot has happened. A lot of things have happened here. Can you stream in a bikini? Just need to correct tag? I'm not sure actually anymore about the rules on that. Because they really chopped down on like the nudity and implied nudity stuff, so... Thanks to what the art category turned into. Yeah. Well, that's when they were like, yeah, boobs are fine. And then the art category was like, let's get horny. And everything fell apart for like 24 hours. Is wearing underwear just under trousers? British people call underwear pants. Confusing. Because they're crazy. We call trousers, not pants. Don't ask if I'm commando. I don't get going commando, honestly. That seems like an extremely uncomfortable way to go. The rest of the Anglosphere is crazy for changing the meaning of pants. Trousers, not pants. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm wearing pants and trousers. Trousers sound more like underwear than pants do. There are women laying in bed wearing almost nothing, streaming, just chatting, and that's okay. Yeah, it gets confusing. What do we got? We might not be so different after all, says Draco Spellsage, who really likes me now. He went up a lot. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Upstrand has sent another war party, and that's annoying. Other rulers are breaking their defensive pact. Oh, no. While in a peace state, the ruler's relationship can blah, 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 blah. These guys broke their defensive pact. That's not good for me. You guys got a rivalry. You got denounced. You guys ended your friendship. Oh, excellent. Nemu is calling for your aid in the war against Serena. Accepting her call gives you grievances. Declining will give you blah, 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 blah. War justification balance completely unjust. My war justification is completely unjust? Okay, this is like the World War. Ooh, she's in a defensive alliance with Draco. That's what happened here. She went to war and Draco broke her defensive alliance with Nemu because he also had a defensive alliance with Serena. He was playing both sides. Oh, man. So that means this is going to be a 5 versus 2. Destined Conquerors. Oh, yeah, I forgot we took that. All right, well. Very well, Baphomet the Black Goat. If it's a war you want, it's a war you will get. I am saddened to announce our coalition is breaking up. It seems a bond like us was not as beneficial as I thought. Wow. Okay, so this guy actually just broke our alliance. Changed it into a defensive pact. He refused the call to arms. Yikes. Oh, nice. Oh, this is good, though. Serena and Draco broke their defensive pact as well. Which means I might actually be able to call him into war. Is that an option? Apparently not. Well, maybe it takes a turn to come into play. These dudes are waiting on that teleporter for 2 turns. 700, 605. Should we take this army and try the world tree? Counts as a forester, gives 5 Imperium, 15 food, 15 resources, -5 happiness. Bonus mana and knowledge per forester in the city as well, which is good. There's a lot of foresters going to be in this city. So it does work pretty well. Twitch Hornicopolis, I think you mean the Great Thirst Quenching? Oh, that's a great term. Draco being in alliance with NATO and the USSR, right? Archduke Ferdinand looking juicy to take out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of war today. I'm a little bit worried about these guys popping out from somewhere. They've actually just advanced this into a town. So we're probably going to have to go deal with that. Though I will be real, we talked about this yesterday. I could just Rally of Kings, Feraldel a bunch, and probably have them take that outpost for me. We can absolutely take Forndusk and tell them to attack Elder Camp. Now that we're in this war. I was hoping I could tell them literally just to attack Elder Camp itself. Am I at max Imperium or something here? Why is this in the red? Declared a completely unjustified war, -80%. I was in a military alliance. And you're going to give me that? That's shenanigans. That's absolutely shenanigans. It's as justified as a war gets. All right, homies. Well, apparently I can do that in 2 turns. Don't ask me how, but the rest of these guys can wait for the teleporter. World War I humor never gets old, right? Pants trouser discussion makes me think of a divergence between France and Quebec. The word gosse means child in France and male balls in Quebec. Means child in France? I don't know that as the term for child at all. But there are a lot of like difference between the 2 languages, I will say, without a doubt. How are you enjoying this? I played little due to my last Epoch edition. Ooh, I've seen a little bit of last Epoch and it looks very fun. I've been enjoying this wholeheartedly. I think it's very good. These guys need troops. They need war breeds. 7 turns. Yeah, we got to get draft up in that city. Ah, this lied to me. This is not 2 turns away. Not that it's a big deal, but... Oh, yeah, we can also summon astral serpents. That's what we were going to do. We were going to put an astral serpent in here, but I also got to get rid of this protector, probably. And, like, this protector. There's a lot going on. A new rally has started. We have received messages. You're angering me. Baphomet the Black Goat, I'm warning you. If you keep like this, I'll see to your end. Makes it clear that they will declare war unless you appease them. I started an unjustified war and I am threat to you. Okay. Same thing here. I can create a new bounty. Rivalry declared. Okay, that's beneficial to us. Rivalry. Ruler was denounced. Rivalry. Ruler was denounced. Other rulers ended their dynasty. This guy might actually be backstabbing us right now. Declined to answer our call to war. That's crazy that that's only 6 grievances. Pike got the Huntsman. Tier 3 Pike with Provoke. Tier 3 Legs. Tier 3 Shield. Capture Sunhill, capture Erdent Grove, capture Elder Camp. It's a lot of mana to put on this, but we're also making 145 a turn. Cannot promise you anything, but I accept your bounty. We'll see how it works. One more turn on that telly. Everybody else is vibing. My God. Ghost is lingo in both countries. Proper word is enfant. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. Not that the US is wrong, it's just that they're less devolved. Origin of the pants trouser thing is when the USA was colonized, everyone used pants and underpants. And since then, the UK version of the language has evolved and the US one has not. Yeah, that's actually a really funny thing about a lot of North America is the languages in North America are more like classic versions of like England and France. Like Quebecois France is like old French. And a lot of English dialects in North America are actually like ye old English. Newfoundland, where I'm from, is actually the closest living language to Shakespearean English in modern times, which is kind of hilarious to think that we're like, oh yeah, we brought our language over 500 years ago and then we just didn't evolve it from there. Child, kid, baby, toddler, so on. Yeah, Yeah, so many words for underclothes. Sometimes it's helpful. All right. Well, 800, 600. Is that my mana node? Wow. I should clear that so I could use that. Let's move these guys up and see if we can't just kill them. I don't really need to lose a unit in this, I don't think. What are we up against? Mistlings, Dark Warriors, Warlocks. Weird choice. Okay. Dire Penguins, Wyverns, and Floral Stingers. Very good, sir. Can anybody hit here with a spell or anything? You are... Neither of you are really spellcasters. This is like my warrior and my crossbowman. And then I have 2 mages in the other party. Fey trick. That's a lot of damage. A couple of decent charges. Yeah, let's take advantage of these. That's a lot of damage. Ice lightning weakness. Less retaliation there. Oh, I should have Starbladed. Let's do it now. I think I'm going to send him up here. These puppy dogs can go over here. Perhaps has traveled 29. I could teleport. You know what? Let's do that. Demon Step followed by Whirlwind Strike. Then those dudes can get in there, and these dudes can come up here. Primal Dart to finish them off. And we hit those guys a little bit. In spirit. Thank you for the 16 months, my dude. Agent Notes sounds like it says Agent's Nuts. It's very funny. I will laugh as I am a small child. Pierre, also, by the way, I saw you dropped in your 2nd month or there earlier before I went live. I appreciate that. I hope you're also rocking it. Boxers, briefs, thongs, panties, camisoles, camis, thermals, lingerie, bra, balconette. I could go on. It's a lot of words. Balconettes is a very funny one. Yeah, it's not a common one. We're talking about underpants this morning. is the theme of today. You know what? This Houndsmaster can get in pretty deep. Let's go for him. Because we can probably kill him with a little mage magic as well. Missed. 50% miss. Ooh. Do I want to immolate? That's so cheap to cast. It's kind of a like, why not? Oof. 35. Oh my god. Leave them alone, please. He's going to try to get the kill, and he's probably going to succeed. Retaliate! Oh my god, the fumble. Whoa. Man, these mistlings are really tough. Oh, they're also tier 3. The gremlins are only tier 2. Now I'm starting to see the difference. 50%. Very good, sir. Honestly, I think we can probably kill him without Monty. This guy doesn't have any retaliations, but I suppose we could eat a corpse. Suppose I could just blaze the horde. That works. Then Monty gets to slam him. These guys get to slam them. Primal charge these dweebs. Ooh, did they get that every single turn? That's really cool. If they're in mist, they get random status effects. Slippery. Trail of mist. At the end of a turn, create a mist cloud on the unit's hex. Wow. I don't understand why it was able to teleport. Faye. Maybe it picked up an extra ability or something. Yeah, Faye theme stuff is like with a big part of this new update. Raise, clinging mist removed. I tell you what, these dogs are actually sacrificial, as in like they don't matter if they live. Very good. Houndsmaster can come in and take a shot. Mist. Oh, yeah. He's clinging mists. Mist. Is that it? That's everybody. All right, not too bad. Puppy dogs are going to go in the back and flank them. 5%. I'm blind, aren't I? Yeah, for sure. 5%. Let's go, baby. The clinging mist is really good. Oh, man. I was debating getting that on my characters. Now I'm wondering if I shouldn't have. Happy to help. These guys look like they'd be a hit at a rave, right? Just pumping out the constant fog machine. Had a wild hunt themed evil nature build for that release. It's screaming out for that. Oh, it would work very well for this. That would definitely be a very fun one. Like an elven wild hunt. Oh, maybe that's what I could do. I was thinking about doing a necro dragon next. To see the new necromancy stuff. But I do want to check out the Fae stuff as well. That being said, though, this is a chaos run. And Fae is also chaos, I think. Monty hits level 5. We'll give him fighting 1. We picked up a free pyromancer. I'll take it. I don't know where they'll live, but we'll hold them for now. These guys are waiting 1 turn on that telly. There is a new Rally of Kings. Ooh, we have some new stuff in here. Storm Spirits from Forn Dusk. Elemental Magic Shock units. And is that it? I think that's it. All right, well, tier 3 shock is not really that good when we can make war breeds, who are absolutely top tier units. So Faith Team stuff is cool. I hope we get vampires down the road. For sure they're gonna add vampires down the road. Off-brand vamps with the proper specs, but I want actual vamps. Yeah, I would be surprised if we didn't. AJ, hello, good morning. Good start to your 3-day mini vacation. Nice. Long weekend, baby. Extra long weekend, I guess. 3-day mini vacay is good. I'd love to see it. Ooh. Why are these guys here? 1,500 point ghost ship army. Just blocking the seas. Yeah, this whole place, this whole city is in ruins right now. So teleporter. Teleporter. Have I forgotten how teleporters work? We did build one here, didn't we not? Oh, we did not. I built the teleportation circle spell, which allows friendly armies to be teleported back to the throne city. Isn't that what Room of Recall is? Which allows your ruler to be teleported back to the throne city. Oh. Okay. That's a little bit different then. Well, we might as well put him to work. That gremlin might die from sea damage. New Empire skill development available. Locking and shuffling research is 50% less. Research city structures cost 25% less gold in production. I don't think we need it. Not yet, at least. Other rulers have made a defensive pact. Lexan. Other declares rivalry. Okay. These guys are 7 turns away. Whoa. Elusive shoes. What do these do? Tier 3 legs with 6 spirit resistance. And an enlightened pike. Fiend Slayer. Uh-oh. Don't use that on me. Turn names for toilets. Toilet, loo, bathroom, washroom, water closet, crutter, shutter, outhouse, little boys, girls room, lab, lavatory, shite house, crud house, powder room. Probably some more I can't think of. What does the nega transformation do? It's a lot. We actually have a rat nega, so I can show you. Feral Dell. I'll give you the exact stats. Fast movement, amphibious, slip away, immune to electrified, 2 blight, 2 lightning resistance. But you lose the ability to mount and you lose your leg slots. Slip away is, I think, the most interesting one, which is basically when you're about to die, you instead teleport and gain 15 temp HP. I think the Berserker strategy I think this counts as one of the Berserker revives that I wanted to do. Are we good enough to destroy this world tree? I feel like the answer to this is going to be no, because I don't even have 1,000 points in that army, and that's probably going to be a 1,500 point army. But I guess we're going to find out. Army of Pyra. All right, she doesn't really have a lot of strength in this city, so I might actually just be able to take her with this army. Get her on the back foot early. I got 2 turns for those Devastator Spears. I might do some looting. I did want this city. A wounded scout arrives at your court, armor torn and battered. The butcher is here. Olaf, the butcher of Upstrand. This guy again. I'm going to take my chances and do nothing. Broken defensive pact. That's good. Handful of denouncing. That's not so good. A province is being pillaged. Huh. Well, that's a problem. Well, that's a problem. These guys are meant to be a delivery to my army here. I think I have to wait the 1 turn before I can do the siege with the Devastator Sphere, so I'm just going to chill. I just need to heal up before I do this world tree. And then this pillage shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. These guys are also almost very close to being taken over. They're in a pact of loyalty. They're almost vassalized, so we don't need to worry about them after that, so. First run of this versus off-brand vamps, Evil Snow White, and the 7th vamp here. I remember this. Yeah. AOW is so fantasy what Stellaris is to sci-fi. It's a game where you just build your favorite faction from other media. Yeah, a lot of the time. Or you kind of like come up with your own idea and say, ooh, I've never really seen this done. But, I mean, it's all based in like famous fantasy media and stuff, so. Restroom, yeah, that's a pretty common one, yeah. Amused when I went to England, there were big signs just saying toilets. I mean, at least you know. At least you know where they are. Focus of Devastation grants magic attacks to battle mages, giving them Demolisher. Ignite. That one's always nice. Flame Burst gives us explosive critical hit weapons. Now, can I remember what I was building here? It was a mob camp and a ritual pyre. The mob camp was to go here. To give me a spawner right next to that teleporter. And then the ritual pyre was going to go there. Message received. Lexan makes it clear they will declare war unless you appease them. Baphomet the Blackcoat has committed atrocities against the local population. Fabricated. Those guys started a war. My army is left on a mission towards the target. Join us in our war. Completely unjustified. Relations with vassal cities, minus 200. Relations with non-vassal cities, minus 200. I'm not sure, like, why. It's so unjustified. Like, if I'm in an alliance, shouldn't it be... It sucks, right? So because I was in an unjustified, because I'm already in an unjustified war, basically I can't go to war with anybody else because it's also unjustified. But if I do it, it breaks the only alliance that matters, so... we're just going to hold off on that for as long as we can. And then you're going to start a siege of Sun Hill. We are going to add Devastator Spears. And we could do Misfortune. Onagers, Harass Defenders. I feel like So Confusion is a good one. And we have 2 turns until we can take that city. That hopefully goes smoothly. I'm going to pop into the World Tree here. Let's just quick save just in case I can't get out of this fight. So what I like about Paradox games, for the most part, here's your game world. Now you decide what you want to do in it. Yeah. And it definitely, like, I really want to try some, like, less combat intensive builds in this now, because I really feel like you could do, like, ally. Like, I think they added a lot of really good diplomacy stuff and AI management, especially with free cities. So I'm really curious whether or not I can build, like, a golden capital and then just, like, expand my influence outwards and not have to fight any of my own fights. Just run around doing quests, basically. All right, let's explore. This province has been claimed by Pyrrha. While approaching the World Tree, you're stopped by a regal guardian emerging from a hut nearby. She greets you. I bid thee well, O bad lord. My fellow guardians of the tree once saved it from being destroyed by demons. Now, though, an unexpected enemy threatens us, one of our own, a horned god. This corrupted horned god must be stopped. It's only an 1,000-point battle. If we spend 286 mana, we get Boon of Nature. Whenever an attacking unit starts to turn in a floral obstacle, they gain Fortune, Strengthened, and Regen. Yeah, let's do that. They also have Boon of Nature. No, I have Boon of Nature. They have Nature Leeching. The defending Horn Guard is leeching power from surrounding nature. All floral obstacles within 2 hex range are consumed, healing him 10 and granting strengthened. Entwined Scourges, Entwined Protectors, Sabertooths, and Floral Stingers. Here's the thing. All of these guys are, like, weak to fire because they're plants. They're weak to fire and blight, which is basically what I do. So I feel like we'll be okay. Want to give the bounty system a real test? See if you can tune it up, get your enemies to take each other out. Yeah, I think you probably can. Sap Strength, Entwine, Poison Bolts. Everybody gets their boon. Cur. I mean, I definitely can't reach them. We might as well obscure. Hold the line. I mean, they're mostly ranged units. I forget that he can also summon Floral Stingers. That's really nice. Baaa! I probably want to make sure we hit that Horn God, so we'll just cast it there again. And that just seems like the best bang for my buck for my spells. You know what? I'm gonna hold the line. May not have been the best idea, seeing as how ranged their army is, but we've killed off a chunk of them already. You're actually entwined, which I didn't realize. Means everyone else is kind of stuck. I could just raise undead. Like, if I'm going to be back here, we might as well just throw decaying zombies at them. It actually kind of makes sense. And you know what? I'm up against mages, so why don't we just stay in low foliage? Try to light these guys on fire. And then I have some options. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Sabertooth. Try to take out these mages first. You're stuck. I maybe could have jumped. It's okay. Dr. John, hello. Good morning. When in doubt, fireball, right? It works every time. 90% of the time, works every time. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem at all. The regens are so tasty. Can you jump? You could. I can't move him, so I'm just trying to move him into foliage so that he can at least begin his, like, healing points. And, like, same here. Yeah, let's do that. Because it should summon more zombies. It frees him up to kill him, which I think I'll take. And then this is only one attack anyway. I can't reach him jumping. So we'll go in. We'll get the Giant Slayer. And to be honest, I might not cast anything else on him. You know what? Blaze of the Horde. That's like 10 mana. Yeah, he's like starting to flee now too. Bonk. 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 That's our first wonder. It's only taken 1,000,000 turns to get it. The Wise Guardian greets you after the sounds of battles. Thank you, the World Tree can heal once more. I know you seek resources to strengthen your forces. Obsession corrupts the purest of souls. Be careful that your quest for power does not corrupt the things you once cherished. Even the grandest tree will fall when its roots are rotting. Enough lectures. The World Tree and its guardians are indebted to you, Bad Lord. State your wish. Do not lecture me on greed. Give me the Ankh of the Phoenix your corrupted guardians have. Oh, one turn after this unit dies, it comes back to life with 40% of its total HP and deals fire damage to adjacent units. We also get 5 Evil Alliance. We could pick up a Horned God. I guess I'm picking up a Horned God. It is Magic Origin. Okay, I was trying to click it to see whether or not this is a Magic Origin unit. And it is, so I'm okay with that. The Entwined Protector I don't really need, but the Horned God I can put in my Magic Army. Who are way over here right now. But who certainly need some assistance. My Ruler leveled up. Archivist Fortune, Magecraft. I think I'm actually going to give them the Wisp Familiar as well. It seems useful. Norath's search history will look different thanks to his stream. Different words for underwear, different terms for toilets. Not going to look weird at all if police have to do a search. Poor Twitch representative having to make sense of your chat logs. Don't worry, they're not reading anything. They don't know what's going on. Mana Unchained is always pretty nice because you can use it on like the first turn. Virulent Outbreak as well, though. I have Dark Ritual. I have Fire Evocation. Let's take Mana Unchained. I really wish we could get some better spellcasting. It's all melee items we have. It's going to cost a lot to attract population here, but I'm going to do it immediately so that we can pick up the world tree. Just because it's bonus Imperium. In fact, that was just enough Imperium for me to start making Imperium again. These guys could probably just chill in there for now. You guys are on siege mode. You dudes are coming in to back up this. Yeah, we basically have a bonus army here. And then we'll end the turn. Didn't actually have to Google anything. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Lenkelslonger? Is that another name for a toilet or underwear? Lenkelslonger long johns. That makes sense. That sounds right to me. Okay. I can't believe I gave away that fiery Ankh and 5 evil. I did get a tier 5 mythic unit out of it though, so arguably a good trade. I wonder if they'll manage to get an army up here in time. Ooh, Feraldel is coming to help us. Congratulations, Bad Lord Baphomet. You have managed to annoy me enough that I may take action and destroy you myself, says Utal Thunderwell, who is declaring war on me. These guys look like... This guy looks like he's got dragon transformation or something going on. Or some sort of like rock transformation? His arms are like made of stone with spikes coming out of it. That looks draconic to me. Oh, I forget. Strategist Warlord. He will never ever become a vassal. I forgot that you can vassalize other factions. It's just been so long. Labyrinth has completed something up here. Probably the teleporter. Looks like the teleporter. All right, we're doing okay on mana. This town isn't particularly well specialized. I could spend 800 gold and go for a primeval palace. Oh, this is going to be boosted in 1 population, so why don't we just wait on that? We'd get a little bit of knowledge from prisoners. Alternatively, I actually kind of think the Shrine to the Spirits, because I want to see, will that unlock other primal stuff? This is a primal city. Despite having our big, like, necromantic wizard's tower in it. We've got the Ash Sabertooth totem. These new cities look kind of cool. We've unlocked 200 mana and 200 knowledge upon completing conquest of a city. That would be really nice. And new heroes want to join us. We have room for another hero. Oh boy. Oh boy. A treaty has been broken by Sir Valis. Sheer Vision has been broken. Good to know. They are going to stab me in the back. Your army is getting closer to the target, says Nemu, who is working towards, I believe, Elder Camp. These guys are also meant to be attacking Serena. Oh yeah, look, there's Nemu's army. It's a shame that you can't tell them to attack specific cities. Like, you can with bounties, but you can't tell your vassals. You can only tell them to target a faction. A bounty has been posted to capture Grokviruber Novet Eco. Rivalry, a war. Call to war was accepted. Me and Stormborn will join you in war against Utel Thunderwall. These guys declined. So they declined the military, the alliance, the war, they declined. And then I got attacked and they declined that war. What a coward this guy is. Breaking treaties will give the opposing ruler a grievance against you and is considered an evil act. Interesting. These guys have really flipped on us. I'm fine. They don't have any grievances against me. Call an allied war. Call an allied war. We have to answer a call to war against Lexan. Nimu expects a response this turn. It is completely unjust. We're now at war with them. Our alignment has changed from evil to very evil. Good news. That's good news for us. We get benefits. We get a bunch of bonus draft for that. A province being pillaged still over here. I don't want to fight these guys at sea. So hopefully I can sneak inland. Okay. I'm going to get rid of a ancestral warden here. So that I can take in a war breed. These are our big goat boys. Our goats got big. Our little pygmy big goats. Natural regen, Searing Blades, Spawn Cane, Siege Breaker. It's like bonus army is still like 700 strength, which is nice. I guess I will try to move all these guys together and maybe make a play towards Verdant Grove. If we're attacking Sunhill and our other guys are attacking the other faction, I don't entirely see why not. Let's give Thorndusk some units. I have a lot of money right now, and I'm making a lot of money. Join Thorndusk's next mission. The units will spawn when Thorndusk sends out their next army to attack, defend, and will be added to the army to aid in their mission. Cool. Oh, I love that. I have to admit, the game is very pretty. You've convinced me to give this DLC a shot after work. It's good so far, further. I gotta say. Last guy had a Mother Ash in his territory? Which guy? Which guy has a Mother Ash in his territory? I know that there's one right here. Sabertooth Den. This guy. Yeah, you're right. There is an Ash Sabertooth Den down here in Wilderness. That's like at their capital, though. The thing is all we need to do is destroy Verdant Grove, I think, and we win the game. As long as we keep our alliance with Nemu. You're in the void. Okay. Let us make sure that we got war breeds coming in there. We got a war breed coming in here. I mean, I got lots of money. Why don't I give that a boost? And then I can teleport my second army over here to help defend against this. I could even bring over that Horned God. I do gotta worry there are some like factions to the southeast. And there's a lot of underground factions that I'm really just like not paying attention to at all. Nice. These guys just came with some tasty backup for us. Draco spell stage has returned. We've received a message. Empires that Drake treaties. Oh, okay. So he doesn't like us anymore. He went from like plus 600 last turn. Grudge due to grievances minus 800 points. Can I please settle that grievance? That's expensive. We'll fix that up though. We can create a new bounty. Pinnacle. Yeah, actually, I will do that. She's going to accept. Geyser Rock has another annex. I think we'll go here. The breach in Sunhill is made. So we'll do that in a second. Lush Holt has its Spirit Hall. It's working on the mob camp. That's all gravy. You guys got a war breed. I haven't decided where that's going to go. You can come through here. You need to heal. I think I'm going to take that Lesser Magma Spirit out so that I can bring this Horned God through. Then he's a much better army. Spellcaster, Spellcaster, Spellcaster. 2 Astral Serpents and a Gremlin. I'd like one more chonky magic unit in there. But it's not going to be this guy, so. You want to put the horned one with your magical summons? Yes, yes, yep. Nemu's bloodthirsty, declaring war on everyone. This is facts. Hard facts. All right, those guys are going to come over there. Can I attack with Feraldel? I guess I can't. It's a siege, so I want to fight it, and we have Devastator Spheres. You have chosen wisely. The Horn God basically a racial unit for you? Basically, yeah. So, what do these guys do? How do they work? Target units in a 1 hex radius are always dealt damage. Are dealt damage. Detonate and devastate. How do I cast it? Do I have to roll him into somebody? I thought I could roll him into, like, a fence. Interesting. All right, well... I think what I'll do then is... Starblade. March up as many of these guys as possible in the meantime. I must not have a lot of, like, siege breakers. I guess. Still 2 minds about playing later. Forgot how much this heats up my machine. It's a pretty warm day. She cooks. She keeps you toasty, that's for sure. Oh, this is really nice. They've all come into range of my Devastator Spear. Yeah, all right, so he does blow up walls, but he just has to hit somebody else in order to be able to do it. That's going to do 20. Firebolt's going to do 10. Well, you might as well then. Ba, 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 ba. All right, charge you. Probably should have cast that a little bit earlier, but what's done is done. A little bit worried about that Primal Charger, so I'm thinking about casting Shattering Refuge on him. Just so he can't quite get at anybody properly. Houndmaster can kill them. I don't need to heal those dogs. Everybody else is moved. Ba, 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 ba. That's 30 mana. That's also 30 mana. That guy's flanked, so I do more damage. Okay. He's probably going to go for that dog kill. And he's also only a sword and shield unit, so he shouldn't be doing too much damage anyway. Not even enough to kill the puppy. Bap. 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 Done. Siege complete. The city is ours. I don't have enough to absorb you. So I guess I'm burning you to the ground. This is an 18 population city. I suppose we could just vassalize them. It'll take 2 turns to vassalize. Big yuck. Big old dirty yuck. We'll pop these guys through the teleporter here. Those guys are vibing. These guys are vibing. These guys are vibing. I like desperately need some vision on this area so I don't get ambushed by a million troops that just absolutely spank my armies. Here we're saying about counterpoint, you could be playing as goat hybrid monstrosities or murder kitties. If in doubt, go with murder kitties. Revamped Wild Hunt if you do play. Nice, nice, nice. That one sounds really good. Yeah, I'm really tempted to try that one myself. What costs so much Imperium? I'm in Unjustified Wars, so I get minus 80% Imperium production. Oh, nice. He came to fight me. Started a bunch of Unjustified Wars. I didn't start a bunch of Unjustified Wars. I got dragged into a bunch of Unjustified Wars. There's a difference. It's a minor one, but it's still a difference. I guess we'll put those wisps there. Those gremlins are in not great shape. Oh yeah, Horned Gods. What do you do? Reclaiming Bolt heals an allied adjacent unit 15 temporary HP. That's really nice. Wild Eruption summons living vines. And Animate Flower. Target floral obstacle transforms into a floral stinger. Of course, I'm in the Ashlands though, so there's like never going to be those. I feel like I probably had some heals I could have cast there. Inquisitors, Bastion, Inquisitor, Inquisitor, Inquisitor. Okay, so if I don't attack... We've been over this. If I don't attack, then these Inquisitors will just, like, one-shot my team. Or they will pick a specific target and one-shot them, I should say. I'll move you up all the way. Yeah, you're not close enough either. I don't want to do this. I'm going to cast Mana Unchained there. Frost weakness. Okay, so this is what these guys are weak to. Frost and Blight, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Also good to know that the Warbreeds push. Ah, I could have jumped him. Dum 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 dum. Dum da dum dum. I also could have jumped you. I'm not used to all these characters who have jumping abilities. These gremlins are going to get shot by those inquisitors if they go in, so I might not go in with them. If they're weak to frost, I'm going to summon undead. Corrupted souls, frost damage. That's perfect for me. Ranged is king. You convinced me, Agent. Pick up the game. Any tips for a brand new player? Oh, yeah, a lot for sure, for sure. Ron Empire, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Good to see you, dude. Another great streamer right there. Ranged is king. It can be. It really depends on your build. Try to find, I guess the thing I would say is like try to find things that stack together. The game is really about finding synergistic bonuses and doubling down on those as much as possible. And the more synergistic you get, typically the better you can snowball. That would be for sure my main advice. I think I'm going to be a coward with these gremlins and just hide them. Those wisps can go in, though. And what if I moved here and butted these guys? A little strength, a little true strike. And then if I move in with you, I could hit one of these guys for big damage. And it should heal somebody next to you. Not necessarily the guy I wanted you to heal, but... I'll take it. Little Primal Sabertooth. There is a difficulty setting, yeah. How silly should I be if I like hard games? God, those Magma dudes almost just got one shot. I would say like start on the lower difficulties, especially like the story mode has some pretty crazy campaign difficulties. Yeah, see, these Inquisitors are just, they don't care. For the gremlins. Okay. These pyromancers like did damage somehow back to them. I'm not going to complain. Let's have you kill them. Warbreed. Chonk, chonk, chonk. This guy is flanked with a blight weakness. Yeah, that's just like too much damage to turn down. Too much to say no to. Chain lightning. That actually kind of works with me. I'm okay with that. Cat. Keeper's Mark. I keep forgetting they have this. Does mean he can't attack for a turn, but... Interesting. That guy did not get Keeper's Mark. You're gonna bonk. You're gonna be the wrong character. I thought I had these spears. Keeper's Mark. Keeper's Mark. You guys can chase. Just good, because they're a summoned unit anyway. They can chase. I will teleport surge over there. The music is so good in this game. It never gets old to me. Let's do a little bonus damage to him. He dies trying to run away. Nobody else on their team can move because they were all in safe haven. So now we just got them all one by one. Get them, boys. Okay, I lost a tier 1 summon spell. It's not the end of the world. And I picked up Pyromancer. Who I don't really want in this army, so I will just send him over here for now. Now, we have Monty's army, and then we have the army of Baphomet. These are all like tier 2s or the tier 3. They have 2 spears and an entwined protector. I think what I'll do is probably put them all in here. So this guy's army's got a really strong front line. He's got 2 different casters and an archer. Monty's army, on the other hand, I literally think you're going to put those there and you're going to take this whole stack. Melee, mix. Yeah, you know what? I'm all right with that. At least until that Warbreed comes up. Oh, nice. We picked up Flame Burst weapons. Which we'll start casting right away. And a new tome. Croco Lizard Pirates. The creator could take all days, to be honest. Man, I've spent a ton of time in the creator of this, like just outside of playing, like just thinking up different ideas and making different things. There is a really good website. I just found out about this like yesterday. It's called the Age of Wonders database. This is really cool. It is a database of all the units in the game, or in all the spells and everything else. So if you're thinking about doing different builds, minionsart.github.io/AOW4DB. You can literally build like any kind of thing that you want. You want to be like, oh, what are the primal units look like? Oh, well, they look like this. If you take Ash Sabertooth, what are the bonuses you get? And it has all of the information for Age of Wonders on it. It's an incredibly good website. Just found out about it, and it absolutely slaps. It rules. Can recommend, do recommend if you're looking for fun builds. What are we getting as our next tome? Pandemonium? Tier 4 Battle Mage. Could be really nice. Bow, 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 bow. Amplification. We've still never done the build where it's like how many arrow bonuses can we stack on an army. which I am curious about. Phase beasts are tier 4 shock units. Ability to teleport. Get access to chrono gates, which function as teleporters and give evasion and give a bunch of other stuff. This is not a terrible option, the Tome of Teleportation. But I do think the Tome of Pandemonium is more fitting for us. If I need to pick up another tome, I'll pick up Tome of Teleportation, just because with all the sea shenanigans.
Chaos. There is nothing as delightful as watching the seeds of discord grow into mass hysteria, spreading panic and disorder throughout entire populations. To me, it is simply bliss.
We're gonna get Chaos Eaters first. Mostly because I want to replace that Magma guy we just got. You can be rebuilt. You can be rebuilt. I'll probably destroy these guys while I'm here. A signature skill is available for Yogan, who is also leveled up. Havoc magic, do you want? Weaver is always good as well, though. So we'll probably pick up that, and we'll pick up Virulent Outbreak, I think. The remains of Asa Tall Shield have been collected. Yes! Death Calling Archon's Bane. A Frost and Blight tier 2 orb. This can go on our main character. Chances of inflicting status vulnerability and 40% bonus damage to celestial units. Shielding Ring. And a caster seedling grants Siegebreaker to all units in the army. Well, that's really nice. Take advantage of that right away. Yeah, so instead of doing 11 Blight, I now do 14, but mixed. Wolf Mount, Warg Mount, Warming Robes, yeah. Do you want Siegebreaker? This guy has Demolisher. Hard to say. I could give it to them. You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Let's go with that. These are 900-point armies. Your troops engage the ghost ship and other ethereal entities, but instead of responding, they simply wait, looking confused. Expressions of despair and turmoil wash over their features of the shimmering beings. Rather than displaying hostility, they seem helpless and bewildered. Transport to them to the astral sea. This doesn't really speed up much. We're gonna attack. Excellent. Then we'll just chill on land so we can heal. That opens up the fishing ground here for plus 15 food. What have you unlocked? Reign of Destruction. Raising cities takes -2 less turns. Raising cities grants 50 gold per population. Gain a tier 3 unit of the raised city's culture. Your throne city loses 1 population, but immediately summons a Baelor with power from slaughter. This I would very, very like. Good job, Forndusk. Excellent. Okay, so Forndusk is attacking Elder Camp. He's just starting to pillage this territory. Are you guys healed? You're still vassalizing this city. Probably gonna have to deal with this Forsaken Cove in a moment. At least once we vassalize this, we'll have eyes on this channel right here, which is like a perfect defensive point, so. Creators and endurance test, you're forced to finish creating characters by the sheer amount of heat your rig will generate. Ghost ships are tough. Yeah. So are those giant octopuses. All of the battles at sea are really rough in general, and they are specifically really rough for us because we do fire damage. You know you hold Karen Tall Shield captive. We may just be one city compared to your grand empire, but Karen is a great heroine, an example to all the metropolitan lupi. She should not languish in a prison cell. Do the honorable thing and allow her to return to her people. Upstrand becomes swayed. 300 gold. Or kill her. You appeal to my honor. Karen Tall Shield will die for your insolence. We will sacrifice her to the dark gods. Lots of loot on them. Another war breed. Honestly, just keep pumping those out, I think. Start making blacksmiths here. Or granaries. The granaries get really good boosts from the foresters. I could really go either way there. Flame burst weapons are ready to launch. 20% crit chance. And whenever we kill something, they explode. Which is super baller. City was released as a vassal. Sunhill. Where are you guys? The Verdant Elves. Primal Sylvan Wolf. I like the like, we replaced this like happy-go-lucky elf with this like Dark Lord. Ooh, pay for knowledge. I'd do that. I'm making -1 Imperium. Your actions give me pause. Perhaps my trust in you was misplaced. Your trust doesn't matter. What else do we got? Nerd, hello. What's up, dudes? Come on in. Le Nerd. Le Rage de Fred. Welcome, welcome. How was the rest of your campaign? Did you manage to beat that crazy mission? I hope so. We are upsetting everybody on the map right now, but we are very close to winning. I think we just took the city of Sunhill from the elves in the east, vassalized this city because I didn't have enough Imperium to actually take it myself, and we are about to march on the Verdant Grove, the capital of these elves, with their Sylvan Megalith, and we're probably gonna burn it to the ground. I do think I gotta clear out some of these mobs, but probably not very many. And if I'm nice, I can maybe even ask other people to do it for us. Oh, you know what? These are vassals. I don't have to do anything. They'll do it themselves. I could just give them money, though. Welcome on in, dudes. Personal preference with empires with a weaker military. This guy just is... He goes up and down so much. Can I settle this last grievance? Do I have enough cash for this? Here we go. Now we're back up to 440. In one turn, we can propose our alliance. We'll take a teleporter pact in the meantime. Bounty update. My army is left on a mission towards the target. Those dudes. Taproot. I believe, are making an attack on Elder Camp right now. Yeah, they're totally gearing up to take this city. So that's great. She's going to be reduced to Green Rock and her capital. These guys made a defensive pact, rivalry. We've received a trade proposal. Teleporter pact. Jeez, I just assumed we had this already. Okay. Those guys are good. I think we can swap out this Primal Charger for that War Breed. That makes sense for me. And then honestly, I'm probably just going to start merching. If we've got the territory, cancel. We might as well move on them there. Do we want to kill this octopus to get that Pearl Reef? Honestly, I think let's just bring our armies across. I will have basically 3 full 6 stacks. They won't always be the greatest quality, but they will be able to merch. Gotta bounce. Hope the rest of the campaign goes well. Further, take it easy, my dude. Hope your day is chill. Where there's a whip, there's a way. It's such a weird song, dude. It's so bizarre. We definitely are the Dark Lord, though. If there's a Dark Lord on this map, it's 100% us. Oh, Lord of the Rings, this goat. It's something. Oh yeah, the full attack is kicking in big now. Call to war. Ooh. Propose alliance. I was insulted. I was complimented. A province was pillaged by Forndusk. Thank you, Forndusk. A bounty has been posted to take out the city of Eos. Oh, damn, dudes. This is their capital up here. I had no idea. I thought these guys were underground. I thought I was completely safe on this flank. I don't know why I thought that. And it does look like our homies are struggling to take this city. This could start being a problem. Nemu's reaching a bounty and is also probably reaching a bounty. Considering my tactics, I'm unsure if I can complete the bounty. I do wish they'd tell you which bounty they're working on, because she took both of my bounties. Capture flowing fields. Or justification. Moderate. Well, that's nice for once. Listen, man, you refused my alliance war declaration. You refused my defensive war declaration. You backstabbed me. No! Why? That's very bad. Did it change? It's at alliance right now. I have to keep an alliance with Nemu or I don't win. So I gotta plug in my mouse. It is skipping all over the place. Oh. Okay. I guess those guys are moving. Nimu is mad at us because I guess she was in an alliance. I actually don't know why she's mad at us. I called an ally to war. I actually don't know. I don't know why. There's no indication here as to why that broke. So, hello, I'm interested in getting into grand strategy games like this one, but I'm worried about complex systems or drawn out games getting boring. Any advice on how to get into the genre? Ooh. I think one of the best ways to get into the genre is like role-playing your objective, role-playing your characters. Really becoming a faction that you want to see do well, whether it's in a game like this or like Stellaris or Crusader Kings. Like ultimately the games end up not being that hard once you get really good at them. And a lot of the fun truly comes from just like making the decisions that you think are the funnest role play. So in a weird way, grand strategy is also about role playing. At least like Paradox grand strategy is. If drawn out games get boring, I would generally just say start a new campaign. Age of Wonders is kind of nice because the campaigns are about like typically like 10 to 15 hours versus something like a Total War game where a campaign is going to be like 20 to 40 depending on what faction you're playing. It varies. Crusader Kings, like if you play a game like Crusader Kings, you will almost never complete it. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Crusader Kings. I don't think I've played an entire campaign from the start date to the end date. You just play it until you get bored, and that's okay. You play it until you get tired of that story, and then you decide to like close the chapter. There are lots and lots of like tutorials. I learned how to play a lot of the 4X strategy games from watching other people. So this is not to be like, hey, but streamer, you should watch me play this game so you can learn how to do it. But like literally most of the 4X games I learned from watching other people play to like learn the different tactics. And I think honestly, the most important rule, and I think this above everything else, is you have to realize in games like this, losing is fun. You are going to lose campaigns. Frequently, especially off the bat, but that's part of the story, and you have to be able to like look at it and be like, okay, cool, what happened in that I did wrong, and then like what is the system that I failed to do? Did I run out of money so I couldn't like afford an army? Okay, let's go into the next fight and be like, okay, now we know that that's going to be a problem, so like let's build up our economy early on. And this is really prominent in games like Crusader Kings, where there's so many systems in play. You can really only learn like one per playthrough. So it's really try to focus on whatever made you lose the last game, focus on that for the next game. And then as you go through each and every campaign, you'll learn more and more, and you'll get better and better. And then you get to focus on the roleplay, and then they just become extremely fun. But embrace the fun in losing as well. Does that help? What are genres that make you engaged? Start a new campaign? You mean like all my Total War campaigns past turn 80? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the time. Headphone Manny, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the agency. If you ever have any questions about any 4X game, I play a lot of them. We got most of them up on the YouTube channel. And I'm always willing to like talk shop about them in detail. Let's pillage. That's not a resource, that's just gold. I might as well start tearing apart their economy. We get bonuses for pillaging. These dudes are going to come across here. What else do I have here? You. I should hire another hero. Demolitionist, Deathkeeper, Trainer, Materium, Adept. Ooh, what are you guys? Verdant Elves, of course. That makes sense. Super growth. Oh, that's funny. We're tiny guys. They're super growth. Okay, so they have Sylvan Wolf Boon. So they actually do spirit damage more than anything else. Lucky, distracting. I think I'm going to take this guy. Some more melee heroes would be nice. Vengeful Scorcher. What do we got for you? Flameproof Mantle, Warming Robe, Shielding Ring. We could keep him mounted. Or I could give him the Frostbringer. You know what? This is 20% critical hit damage. He also gets 20% from Frostfire, Frost something, explosive weapons, whatever the heck they're called. I am going to reset his skills because God knows what they have set up to start. He gives additional XP to units, so I would like him to take Experienced Leader as well. Tier 1 units? Probably not. 2 experience a turn. And then he can take Searing Weapons, Fighting. We'll go Fighting 2. And Flame Burst is what I want here, but I need more. Defense. We'll also pick up Reckless Rage, because that seems fitting. And then he can also teleport in. I really hope this alliance doesn't actually deteriorate. Very useful advice on the struggle. It seems to be around demystifying the mechanics. Trying things out one at a time might be helpful. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Yeah, the big 4X games have a lot going on, but definitely looking at them as like a one at a time approach is the best thing you can do. What the hell was that? I just got hit by something here. Looked like spirit magic, maybe? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cool. These guys just like popped out of the ocean as well. I'm condemned for 5 turns. -3 status resistance. Noted. Dude, she does not have a big enough army here to stop me. Currently. I mean, that could change pretty dramatically, but... we will see. Alright. Pillage. Should I start sieging the city? She's the one who took, yeah, the caster seedling, so all of her units get Siegebreaker. We can build Devastator Spheres. And... sow Confusion. Additional wall breaches. I guess sow Confusion. 3 turns to breach. She's got arcane battlements, ballista towers, and palisade walls. Oops. That's good. You're all in good spots. We've unlocked 20 combat casting points, world map casting. Unfortunately, I just don't have the points to do it. So what else? What else do we want to be building? We could do the Chaos Matrix. Buff and healing spells grant 3 strengthened. Buff and healing spells. So all of my buff and healing spells are Ancestral Harmony or Arcane Restoration. So a Chaos Matrix doesn't make any sense here. There literally like aren't any chaos buff spells. Except for like Call of the Horde or whatever, the one that does like the +1 strengthened on all tier 1 units. Which would be comically like pretty good, but man, I think we'll go with a mana obelisk. I got to keep an eye on these guys because they might try to make an attack on me, but I feel like they're busy enough with Novadico. Goddamn army. Rulers were denounced. Rulers ended their rivalry. My declaration of friendship with Nemu has ended. Okay, in 4 turns, I can redo this. So I'm going to re-declare friendship. And I'm going to forgive your transgression. She refused my call to war is what happened. But that's okay. These guys are trashing Elder Camp right now. I think we win in 4 turns. If they take Elder Camp and I can get that alliance back, I could probably just force them into vassalization. Battle won by Nemu. Objective complete. Good stuff. Good stuff. I do see there's a spell jammer down here. We're going to want to get rid of that. I did as you asked. The bounty has been fulfilled. My alignment has changed to pure evil. So this is actually very good for us because there's a Scion of Evil. Now all of our units recruit at +1 rank. We also get an extra +10 draft and +10 Imperium, +5 Imperium. This war is tiresome. Sometimes I would wonder if it would be better to end it. Are you willing to accept that? I'm gonna quick save. Now all I have to do is wait for 3 turns. Okay, who else is at war with us? Lexin and this guy. Down here, Blackwall. Tin wall. All right, well, if this is the way we're looking at this... What is this army? What? Why did these guys split off? I did something very dumb there. I don't know what it was, but... All right, there we go. Now we're a little bit more back on track. Dude, I can't believe that we just like pillaged her so hard she just collapsed. That's hilarious. Okay, so I have quite a good few armies here. They could use like an animist and a good archer. But let's think. I could send 2 westward. I could send somebody up here to deal with these guys. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm not actually at war with them. They're isolationists. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, and probably Monty. And then I'll send these 3 elsewhere. And turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. There we go. I didn't think this was going to ramp so fast. It's nice that it has, because we can start up our next run. I want to put a Chaos Eater in here, but it's going to really unbalance that army. But I think we'll do it anyway. A wounded scout arrives. The Wicked Elder of Petal Grove set loose a terrifying war chief. We don't need to do that. Like a bunch of annexations, Labyrinth annexation. Keep letting our cities grow. Lushholt was gonna start building an armory. We're also gonna build a ritual pyre there, but that can take its time. Combat summon spells in the domain cost less mana. I'm going to stick to the armory plan here. And we have enough money. We could get the Primeval Palace, so we might as well just go for that. Along with another war breed. Oddly enough, what he kind of needs... The Warbreed would go well in here. All right, so my archer. Why don't I have my archer, Dagny, and the nobodies move back? Because they can like get reinforced. And then these dudes can all start moving down to like Blackwall. And then hopefully one more turn we get that alliance, and we got it. Nothing like, instead of just like, do we destroy the elves or do we just like crush them under our thumb? Enslave the elves to be sacrifices for the dark gods. One of these days we're gonna have to play as good guys again. Marauder Guard. I could probably auto that. Sure can. You're gonna go back there. You're gonna go back here. And you're gonna go back here. We need arcane research. And Site Revolution is always a fun one. Those dudes can all boogie. Other rulers are making defensive packs. Those are generally fine by me. One more turn here. War has ended with Upstrand because they become neutral. They finally got vassalized. And I think it's the last turn. Assuming you're on PC, if you're looking at getting into grand strategy games, just in case, get CK3 on console. Suffering from a save game bug that makes the game unplayable. And it's apparently been around for a better part of a year. Wow, really? Man, I didn't realize that. The console love. I mean, it's hard playing a grand strategy game on console. I definitely feel like I need as much screen and mouse real estate as humanly possible. Though it do vary. Can we get it? You have resolved the conflict between the two bickering Godir of nature affinity. One way or another, a sense of peace returns to the realm. Whether this peace will last is unclear. Alliances crumble, friendships change, and the void twists any mind it touches. In the astral sea, few things are eternal. But for now, the lands of the storm-shattered islands are devoted to your rule. The people cheer you on as you return to Mage Haven victorious. Victory. Hooray! Victory at turn 80. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Who we gonna play next? Who we gonna play as next? Who are we? I guess we're the people on the bottom here, aren't we? Statistically, we were doing very bad. Interesting start locations, dude. These guys easily had the best spot. If they had moved out to this island, I think they would have done a lot better. This was a cool map, though. Like, I actually love the idea of all these tiny little islands. Look at the speed. Turn 3, and they have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. I took 1. The next turn, they get another 2. And then another 2 turns later. And then 1, and then 1. Yeah, these guys grew wildly quick. Now, they are nature, so that does make sense. This guy also had a really good island to start on. It's a little annoying you can't see the free cities on this map. Yeah, wow, she popped up all of those cities super fast. The expansion was rapid for the computer in this match. And very slow for us. Turn 36, we get our second city. The Siren has 4 cities at this point. This guy has 3 cities. Who even knows what's going on underground? Yeah, the underground map looks much better now. The siren blobbed really well. She just like nailed her locations. And we got stuck in weird spots. I couldn't go here. I couldn't go here. I got bullied out of both of these islands, which is where I wanted to go. I like the primal stuff, but like being locked into requiring to build around a tree, especially on an island map, is very tricky. Very, very tricky. Weird bug. Some people can play for days without a crash or corrupt a save. Others can't go longer than 10 minutes. The community manager's getting all the abuse on the floor. Oh, dude, community managers are just like absolutely thankless jobs. Those guys have to put up with so much grief. This guy should have been really big. Look at this. Pharos, Eos, Saint Spire. He's got double outposts. Pinnacle over here. He had a great position he could have attacked from. But that's it. We beat it. Do we get to ascend? This is our first ascension. Baphomet the Black Goat has proven worthy to ascend. Her conquest of the realm has given her a chance to ascend the Pantheon. Will you grant Baphomet the Black Goat her ascendance? The leader will join your Pantheon and potentially assist during future conquests. She's a custom ruler. Upon accepting, she will be moved into your Pantheon and removed from the custom ruler list. You can still play and encounter rulers from the Pantheon. Select an ascension trade. What's really funny is we didn't get demonic transformation. I didn't get any major transformations. I didn't even get a minor transformation outside of Spawnkin. Occultist. 90% chance of inflicting possessed. A pyromancer. Suffers burning. A summoner summons phantasm warriors or a warlord. Oh, this is what Monty had. I think I'm gonna go occultist because the idea was that she was meant to be summoning demons. These guys are ghost bros. Friendly magic origin units gain 10 hit points and deal 10 more damage to Ascended Summoner. Oh, that's kind of fun. Two Pantheon XP, not that much. Big Hostile, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the agency. Assist with future playthroughs? Sure she will, right? Of course, of course. Victorians, Alliance formed. House allegiances. Tomes unlocked. Hero gained a level. House vassalized. Tome unlock actually gives a lot more than it used to, I think. It feels like. $25 out of 50. I think I'd like to remove all of the like story characters out of here. Just have my own dudes. You know, we were visited by Monty in this fight, in this last one. Here is Monty the Egg Stealer, the mighty mole rats. Sick dudes. Shall we pick a couple rewards before we get started on anything else? Zebra mounts, stag mounts, lion mounts, hunter's crossbow. Starts with the crossbow and giant slayer, or the crowmaster's bow, which is a bow. At the start of the battle, summon a Grimbeak crow. Oh, that's kind of fun. Unlocks of merciless slavers. Routing units are captured if your side is victorious in combat, -10 alignment. Starting bonus war slaves. Wow. That's a really high level Chaos Empire skill. We could take Druidic Terraformers. Cities gain food if it presents grasslands or fungus. Production if the city core is forest, rocky, or mountain. Gold if it's ashlands. Mana if it's snow, ice, or sand. Lower upkeep for elemental units. Ooh. That's fun. That sounds hella good. Nice, but slavery is capped. We just played an evil faction, so I don't think we're going to play evil a second time in a row. So I can get this like next unlock. I think I'll pick up Druidic Terraformers right now, even if we don't necessarily use it. Oh my god, awesome. Thank you for joining me for the Bad Lord Baphomet and our Dark Herd. This is a fun little campaign. I really enjoyed this one. I like that new map, but I can't wait to see what the other skirmishes are. But thank you for joining us for this in the meantime.